Well, I think we learned a lot. We learned a lot out of this 1999 final against Manchester United in Barcelona, where we had a 1-0 lead until the 19th minute. The 19th first minute, it was 1-1, and 2 minutes later it was 2-1 for Manchester United. Oh, well, I think it's a long time ago when I retired. I retired 2008 after my last game in the Allianz Arena, and life after football is very interesting. So a lot of people told me when I was playing that the life after football will be different. That's right. But I'm doing a lot of things, a lot of business things, working for the German TV as an expert, building different businesses as an entrepreneur, my own foundation. So a lot of things to do. Last time I was in Thailand, I think, was between 2004 and 2005, and I had a friendly match with the German national team. I think it was during a journey through Asia, but I don't know the result against Thailand. So I'm here for the German Bundesliga, but also for goal play. Well, I think we learned a lot. We learned a lot out of this 1999 final against Manchester United in Barcelona, where we had a 1-0 lead until the 19th minute. The 19th first minute, it was 1-1, and 2 minutes later it was 2-1 for Manchester United. And after that final, it was really, everything feels totally destroyed. The club, the players, everybody. But then step by step we try to learn things after that final, and no one in our squad, in our team wanted to walk through life the rest of their lives with this defeat. So we did everything at the time to come again in the final and to reach the final again, and it takes, after 1999, it took 2 years, and then we were in the final again against Valencia in Milan, and then we won. But also with a little bit, we were a little bit lucky. Penalty shootout, and then we had this big title everything was dreaming of. When I saw him sitting beside the post with all his emotions, crying, I remember 2 years ago, as we spoke, 1999, I was in the same situation as Canizares in this moment, and so I felt deep emotions to go to him, and to you cannot say something to him in such a, because there is no comfort. There is no comfort for a person, for a goalkeeper, losing the Champions League final the second time. He lost the. But it was inside. Only to go. Don't forget the loser. It's easy to win, but it's very hard and it's very tough to lose. And I think even if you have great victory, don't forget the team who lost. Well, I think the World Cup was really bad for the German national team, and they went out of the tournament after 3 games, and that's historical. I think this was really an historical disaster for German national team after winning the World Cup 4 years ago, 2014, in Brazil, and I think the team had a lot of problems during the World Cup. But now they make a big analyze. They analyzed all the problems they have, or the national team has, and now we try to find solutions in education of young players, and I think this is a big change also in the national team. The older players go out on the team, young players get their chance now by Jogi Löw. So a lot of changes, but we will see what happens in the future. I think it's always the same things you can tell young, talented players if they come to the national team. I think they're very interesting players. We have Kai Havertz, for example, from Bayer Leverkusen. For me, it's one of the most talented guys we ever had in German football. Very young, very big one, technically on the highest level. He can score goals, and then we have Timo Werner, young player from Leipzig, and playing on the highest level constantly. I think this is always hard work. This is always developing yourself as a player during training sessions, but also it's not only the physical development, it's also the mental development. And one important thing is, as a young player, you have to play from the start in the European Champions League, for example, to get the experience, to play always against the best players, and then the development of young players will go very fast. I think the goalkeeper is the most complex player on the field, because there are a lot of things he has to do, he has to learn, and there's the physical side, which is very complex, but there is also the mental side. A goalkeeper needs a lot of hard mental stability. This is something you can learn, you can train, because a goalkeeper, you will make mistakes. You have to learn out of mistakes, and that's a long way to handle defeat and to handle setbacks and things like this. It's just a hard thing, but you can learn it. And on the other side, as I said before, is the physical side, the development of your power, of your energy, of your positioning in the game. So there are so many things which you should learn as a goalkeeper, and it takes time. And normally, if you are 25, between 25 and 28, I think then you get the experience, and then slowly you come into your best age as a goalkeeper. It's not so easy at the moment, because Manuel Neuer, who was world goalkeeper for the last 4 years, had some problems, some injury problems, and also problems during the World Cup. And I think it's not easy for him to come back to reach this level which he had before. So Marc-André ter Stegen from FC Barcelona, he's playing the last 2 years on a very, very high level. So I think he's top at the moment. He belongs to the top goalkeepers in Europe. Then you have the Belgium goalkeeper Courtois playing for Real Madrid, but you also have Hugo Lloris playing for Tottenham, the goalkeeper of the World Cup winner. I think these are the goalkeepers at the moment who are at the top. Well, I think it's always a good thing. It's always a good thing if you play international, because then the development can go very fast, and it's all about development. for a goalkeeper, to make experience, to make international games. And as a goalkeeper, if you play in the leagues in Europe, I think these are the best leagues in the world. And then I think you can get better and better and better. And that's always nice and fine for the national team.